done, bro. Wait, where you going? To watch the Full 94 podcast. Can't watch that without me. Wait up, bro. You know Full 94 is my favorite show.
Winning.
A winner, the champ, the best, we are all of them. Cause we went right and not left to not follow them. Sobriety tests, I am walking up in line. Added the sex and the drugs, but couldn't subtract my mind. They all wanted me dead. I was chilling in the cut, then I transformed like I'm best friends with Shia LaBeouf. See, I've been a winner, check it, and I ain't even firing. Church time's God, I'm a product of my environment. We are winners, losers come with me. Got God with us, never letting flesh envy. We don't worry about the money, the sex, the cars, the clothes. Now watch reality unfold like we winning the head, yeah, we winning the head.
Family, what's going on? Full 94 podcast here on MTMV Sports. Will, talk to me, man. How you feeling over there, bro? Yeah, you know how to come to you first.
Hey, man,
come on, do that, man. Come on, bro.
I'm here, bro. I'm here for hostility and smoke. You know what I'm saying?
I'm praying for you, bro. Hey, G, how you feeling, bro?
I'm good, brother. Good day.
I like that. Cee, talk to me. Sports talk with Cee. What you got going on over there? But energy different, bro. What's going on? I need to see what's going on here with the energy, man. What we doing? What we doing
It's Monday. It's been a day, so I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Well, talk to me, man. Look, we had a lot of things happen over the weekend, right? Like you talk about basketball. I mean, not basketball, the NBA and the playoffs. The other two teams getting eliminated. These are really the four teams left. I mean, let's just start there, right? Like, did we expect these four teams to be left in the conference finals in the East and West?
I feel like the West was up for grabs. We knew between like the Nuggets, the Wolves, or OKC. But for the East, I didn't think that we would have this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that for the East we were gonna have this, but I think for the West we felt like there were three possible teams that can make it to the Western Conference Finals.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been saying it all season. I didn't say 10 toes down. I said New York will go if they didn't make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. It was a failed season. Like you had all the pieces. You made your trades. You got there ain't no team is built like New York right now. And so I feel like even playing Indiana, this should be a better matchup. I mean, I really feel like Indiana stole that last series anyway. I feel like they stole both series, be honest with you, because a few of them wins, at least 4 or 5 of them wins, and came in the last 62 seconds. Like, what are we doing right now?
But isn't that what you want in the playoffs? Isn't that what you want to close out a game when it's like you say, it's 60 seconds?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I want IQ, and a few of them wins was no IQ. Just
on the teams that should have been, like exactly. When they went when the Cavs let Hallie get his own rebound and get a 3.
Big facts. What about the Ty Jerome pass? What's that? Here you go. Take that.
I don't want him anymore. Never mind.
Indiana, you want the ball? Drew, how you feel?
I feel like, but I do feel like it does show you though that these records in the beginning of the season don't really matter, because if we honest, Aaron Gordon ain't hurt and Jokic shoot more than 9 attempts, we could be talking about a totally different Western Conference Finals also.
Not mad at it. For real. Drew, what you thinking, bro?
I didn't expect
Hold on, Jess.
I didn't expect Minnesota to make it all the way to the West Conference Finals. Neither did I expect all these major injuries, man, in the playoffs.
Big facts.
I definitely thought that the Cavs in Boston was going to meet. Pacers really shocking me, but hey, they here to play. So I'm excited that it'll be a new champion, man. And side note, I saw a post today that said no two teams have won consecutive Eastern Conference Finals since the week East, since LeBron left. But anyway, we can roll on, man.
Another one. I saw a stat today. I was watching this. I'm thinking to myself, the 4 teams we have. So mind you, whoever wins the finals this year, we're watching history. 3 of the 4 teams have never won championships in their tenure. And then the 4th team, New York, hasn't won in 52 years.
With that stat though, don't that mean that the East is tougher?
hold on with the two.
No.
Well, the two, New York.
If it hasn't, okay. I mean, it's common sense.
We're talking about Indiana.
But if it's common sense, no two. All right. We all ain't watched Sesame Street.
Go ahead and explain something, bro.
If no team has done it since the week East, that means that the East is stronger.
Oh, you're talking about that comment? Okay, I know.
Yeah.
The East is not tougher. But anyway,
it's not tougher.
Is it more tough? Not than the West, but is it just tougher than past years? Do we expect Indiana?
The East is tougher than it was when they talk about the weak East. It's tougher than that. Yes, it is.
I got you.
Time frame.
What you say?
Time frame.
This is your stat, bro. You give us a time frame.
They're not better than the Celtics ever.
So the weak East would have been what when he was a Cavalier. So are we saying 03 to 12? 03
Definitely not better than, but yeah.
03 to 10.
Before he went to Miami.
17.
Ron was in the East. Ron was doing that in the East from what 2009, 2010.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a tougher East than it was then.
I don't think so.
Or are we looking at this? Was it just Bron winning 60+ win seasons and not really nobody beating the Heat?
That Cavs team packing this Pacers team up.
The Cavs, 2012, not 2012, 2007 Cavs?
No, 16.
Oh, 16. Okay, yeah. No,
but that's one team. That's one team, though. Hey,
nobody hates it.
But that's one team, though. What I'm saying is it's tougher because you have more teams who are actually competing in comparison to those years. Back then, there was only 3 or 4 teams. These last couple of years, it's probably about 5 or 6 teams, and then if everybody's healthy, you include Milwaukee in that, you include Philly in that.
Philly.
Consider this: Atlanta was considered
1 year, bro. Don't do that.
You said what?
Philly was 1 year.
Philly was 1 year. What?
What are we talking about?
Hey, don't do that though. You saying Philly?
Hey, look, hey, Mama, checking the same thing.
Wait.
You know talking.
Hi, Ma. They didn't do anything. They're actually making me good. Today's
Philly was 1 year. What, bro? They've been a playoff team for the past 8 years since.
What I'm saying is, if we're counting Philly, then we need to count a lot more teams than the 4 that you're saying back then.
Brother, I'm talking about now. What are you talking about?
Oh, no. I thought you. I'm talking about.
Of course you did, because you're trying to defend.
If you're talking about Philly right now, then you need to add more.
Bro. You don't know what you're talking about. You just talking. Move on, bro.
We can move on. What I said still,
bro. Hey,
let's talk about some real smoke out here that we've been seeing, man. Get to the first segment. Talk about opening week and see. I just feel like we here for real, right?
Yo, it was fire. I'm here. We here. The WNBA is back, baby, and I'm so excited.
I think we'll get to the whole Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark stuff. But let's first just start out with what are we seeing? Like, are you just excited for what we're seeing on the court, the talent that's being brought, like from this opening week and seeing the games being played? How are we feeling about the WNBA season and where it's headed?
New York is scary. Add in Cloud, and she's not even the fact that she scores, but she does all the little things. She ain't afraid to take a charge. She ain't afraid to get up in somebody's face. She brings the energy. She just does everything that you want her to do on the basketball court. And then Sabrina is okay with not taking that many shots. Like, I heard that interview and I'm like, okay. And it's not where it's a mental thing for her. So she's like, okay, this is what we got to do to win. Then I'm with it. So it's like, that's a dangerous mindset. Feed and left off where she left the end season, but did that in Unrivaled, where she is just ridiculously dominant. Asia Wilson is just her already making history in day one. Like, it was just a lot of fun. I ain't even gonna lie. Connecticut shocked me. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting for them to come out as strong as they did, even though they did not win the game. I'm definitely excited to see what Connecticut will do.
All right, so I love that we talk about Connecticut and what this whole thing talk about. But what I gotta say is we just went from a couple hundred to over 1,200 people. So what I'm saying to you is somebody they want to talk about Caitlin and Angel. That would feel like it's over 1,300 now. I think they came for the smoke. I think we're trying to really talk about this thing. Tell me what it is. Drew, I'm gonna come to you, bro. You want the smoke? That's your girl.
Hey man.
I mean, what are we talking about? Is it? I see the take foul. I saw it happen. I watched it happen. Now, what I did see first was Angel Reese push Aaliyah back in the back, like she about gave a good one, so Caitlin said, "Wait, you ain't gonna call that?" So gave her a hard take foul. To be honest with you, I thought Aaliyah was gonna step back up and try to block that shot, but she just kind of let Caitlin kind of take that there. I think to me, ain't no smoke on you, Angel. I love you, but I really feel like that was a lot of theatrics you had going to the flow. That's just me. But what are we saying about this foul? I really think Caitlin should have stayed in there and took that one though. But that's just me though. The turnaround walk away thing, I wasn't a fan of.
No, man, because here's my thing, bro. Nothing they did was wrong. They both was playing basketball. The push off happens on the rebound that Angel Reese did. It happens in basketball. The hard foul to prevent a layup, it happens in basketball. The afterwards theatrics, I thought was a little bit crazy because Angel been fouled harder than that. And didn't have a reaction like that. And she has fouled Caitlin harder than that. Didn't show no remorse for it, man.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it was a flop. She got a little nudge in there too, but I don't think it was a flop. I think she was in the air going up. She caught a little left hand push on the end to make sure the bucket wasn't going in. But I don't think it was caused. And if you a good lip reader, you saw what Angel Reese said. I don't think it was caused for all that, man. I do think Angel Reese does not like Caitlin Clark, which is fine. I think she hates Caitlin Clark. I don't think Caitlin Clark likes Angel Reese. But I think they should just say that. I don't care for you. I don't care for you. That's it. We don't like each other. We rivals. Let's move on, man.
I know, but the hard foul for me to turn around and walk off, I was just like, just stay right there. You did it. If she gonna pop back up and get in your face, I mean, she didn't even turn around on. She's just like, man. And Aaliyah pushed her off, like, hey, keep going. I'm just like, what's going on, man? She probably LeBron to Boston. What's up, man? But this is the thing. So, Will, talk to me about this, bro. What you see from your perspective, your angle,
your
vantage
point. Wrong when they got that call. But go ahead.
I agree that it was all basketball, but I do think that there's some things that are incorrect. Did Angel push off? Yeah. Did Caitlin Did Caitlin retaliate? And was it a hard foul on purpose? Yeah, you can see it when she pushed her off with the extension. Should have been a flagrant? No. Do I think that Angel flopped? No, I don't. I think Angel was probably shocked because she had that opening and she was shocked that somebody took her down. Yes. Is the reaction normal? Yes, the reaction is normal. The reaction and people's reaction to it is where my problem comes in. Because there were 4 other games that happened that had similar issues. We're not talking about those games. The conversation around Angel and Caitlin is a little frustrating because we can't even enjoy the game because of what it turns into and what it is afterwards. Caitlin walking away that's what Caitlin does. Caitlin will do something to you and she will hide her hands. Say whatever you want to say, but it's the truth. That's what she does. And she plays it off.
I don't know turn my back on
this whole thing about them not liking each other. Let's quit that. Like these are 2 22, 23-year-old women who are constantly getting hate because of what the media is creating between the 2 of them. They've already said they don't dislike each other. They're 2 competitive women. This is not a rivalry because they play 2 different positions. At the end of the day, what we need to be talking about is what the fans in Indiana were doing, and the fact that we're supposed to have an all-star game there. And it probably shouldn't happen to Indiana if it's happening in that manner. So this is not something that like I'm cool with. I don't like the comments that RG3 made. I don't want to hear nothing about how they hate each other until they come out and tell you that they hate each other.
Yeah,
let's not assume that they're not rivals. They don't play the same position. The WNBA and the trash.
But you got to beat the fever when you're playing, right?
The trash commissioner has made them rivals off of the fact that they want to get more money, and then it turns into a race thing. We can watch and we can enjoy all these other WNBA games. They get physical, but when this happens between the 2 of them, it's made international news. Let them play the game.
But isn't that what? Okay, and I'm gonna play. I don't like calling myself the devil, so I'm gonna play the advocate. This is what I'm looking at. So if you're talking about what we watched David Stern do in the NBA in the 80s, pitting against Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, and the same issue, the times don't change. So you're using two stars, 2 games, and we're seeing, hey, this is what it looks like. We're gonna use these to grow the business. I think David Stern took the same route. They just ain't winning right now.
He didn't take the same route because if you take a look at it between Magic and Bird, it was a friendly rivalry. They were in commercials with each other, hugging and kissing on each other, telling you they were friends. This is not the same thing. We had a rivalry week between Indiana and Chicago. When did they become a rivalry?
What you mean?
Bro, they are not
but
a rivalry.
We're not there.
If you're talking about rivalries,
everything got reaction to it, man. Everything got consequences, man. And that's what happened. You can't dismiss what happened. That's all I'm saying.
And that's
the thing. She did this in Shorty's face. That created the smoke.
Oh, so that created the smoke, but it didn't create the smoke a couple weeks before when Caitlin did it against the other Shorty, right?
I thought it was supposed to be though.
No, but see, that's the thing. It's only made a big deal between.
I got a question though. Who did she do that to?
Who do that to?
Caitlin. Who did she do it to?
She said, this is what she said. So this is where I come in. So if she said she did it to just doing it for the team or whatever, why can't the words that Angel Reese speaks have the same weight? You get what I'm saying? So this is where I have the problem. Because if that was if the play that had happened and it was Angel who did the foul on Caitlin, this would be a totally different conversation. And that's where I have the problem. And everybody knows that. And everybody sits up here and be like, oh no, this and that. No, you know that if it was reversed in Saturday's game, this conversation about Angel would have been taken way across the bridge, even though it was halfway there.
But we saw that though last year, right? The cross the head foul, right? The elbow to the ground, and the blind shot. And Angel Reese.
It's only been 1 year, boys.
If one person is totally dominated another, who has a championship on their resume?
See, this is what I don't like.
That's the thing. But see, but here's the thing though.
If Angel Reese went to Iowa, they wouldn't have made the playoffs, bro. Stop it, man.
Not the play. What?
Angel Reese was National Player of the Year. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Angel Reese on that team to Iowa, they don't make the playoffs.
With all due respect,
I'm just saying.
With all due respect, Julius just started watching women's basketball in WNBA within the last few years.
And I watched the whole season. But I've been watching basketball for the greater part of 30 years.
He can't tell you the top 25 players. He will regurgitate what he sees on social media.
That's true, Chris.
He's a Caitlin Clark fan, and that's okay. Own up to that. Man. But my issue is we're not finna just completely just disregard Angel. Oh, because this is what it is. So if we want to talk about that right now, Indiana has the better team, right?
Yes, Steven.
And in college basketball, the Cinderella teams, she made them a good team. But we're not finna just dog it out like Angel Reese wasn't the best player in college basketball at one point and leading them to a championship. That man just said it's a one-sided rivalry. It's not a one-sided rivalry.
I don't think that is the best in college, but to answer your question,
they don't want to run after nobody because she's not built in that manner.
Why can't we do that?
Just like she said.
Her.
I'm not talking. I didn't say that you could do all this. I'm with all the smoke, honey. That's why I don't play basketball because we'll be fighting. That's exactly. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about once Caitlin said, I didn't do that towards nobody, the world took her word and was like, okay, that's fine, no worries. But my thing is like, let Angel say something about that's not what it is. You guys make assumption. You guys say her intent. You guys know where she's failing. You guys know what's in her head. You guys know if you don't like her basketball skills or what she does on the basketball court, that is cool. That is fine. But for it to be announced by Ryan Rucco and Rebecca Lobo before the refs even announce it, and you know everybody knows how they sometimes make me mad as commentators.
Fact.
They even named the flagrant one before it wasn't even announced. Why can't it be what it be?
Man, no, I didn't go that far. No,
they would have never won without injuries.
Let me put this out here, right? And I know people watching. I know people are gonna be upset when I say this, right? These are not Caitlin Clark fans. These are literally people who just finding a way to cheer because now it's a woman going against this black woman, and now there's a reason. Y'all weren't watching the WNBA. Y'all weren't fans of the WNBA. Now the real Caitlin Clark fans, now they'll literally give you full back and forth. But y'all are finding reasons to hate Angel, and you're hiding behind this woman, this white. Y'all hiding behind a white woman, and y'all weaponizing her, and y'all making it more of an issue. They turn the LeBron thing into weaponizing it, not realizing Caitlin Clark is a Nike athlete, so of course he's going to shout her out. This is what they're doing. You're ruining the game by doing this. You're not fans,
bro.
You're not fans. You're Indiana. You're Indiana. You're Indiana fans, and you're not even Indiana fans. You just want a reason to hate. They were making monkey noises, bro, during the game. We're getting ready to have an all-star game there for the WNBA. Y'all have no clue what you're talking about. LSU would have won without Angel, but Angel was National Player of the Year. Caitlin made Iowa what Iowa was and put them on the map. All these things can be true. If you're going to enjoy the game. But don't hide behind no racist takes. Don't say nothing out of pocket. Don't come in here and act like you know basketball when you don't. Just be quiet and watch the game. Put on your Caitlin Clark jersey and be quiet and watch the game, bro. You don't know what you're talking about.
Now, let me answer that real quick. More respectfully, I have no issue with Angel Reese. She's a 23-year-old girl. I have nieces older than her. It's nothing personal with a young girl. I don't have nothing personally against her. I actually like watching Angel Reese and them play, man. I like the rivalry. Yeah. I just like Caitlin Clark better. That's it. I haven't said nothing bad about Angel Reese.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I haven't said one thing bad about Angel Reese. When you talk about that, though, Will, man, you have to talk about the other side because I'm on Twitter as well, bro. You have people that if you like Caitlin Clark, now you're a coon. Now you don't like black women. And I think that's one of the most ridiculous takes, man. Say you don't like black women if they're actually saying something negative about black women, not because they like a specific player. If I'm trashing Angel Reese, please tell me, man, because I said she's an all NBA, all WNBA player.
Facts.
You talk about
it's not you. We've had these conversations about it. It's what you see from the RG3s of the world. It's what you're seeing from there. They're weaponizing this. Even people right now in the comments, the dude Boris is talking about, there weren't monkey noises, but that's why the WNBA is investigating it and made the thing because you ain't watching the game. You commenting based off what you seeing on social media. You don't know what you're talking about.
You gotta get to it, man. You gotta get to it.
There's some nasty things because when she came to Connecticut last year, there was some crazy people doing more things. There were some people with fake tape as nails with some nasty things to Dejanay. So let's not act like that. Those things don't happen, and then people sit up here like, well, that's okay. Why? No, it's not. On either end, people targeting Caitlin, that's not good either. Let these ladies play basketball. We're finally at a time that the eyes are here. They're giving us great basketball. And then it's turned into this. We couldn't even talk about Asia Wilson getting her 100th double-double. We couldn't talk about the addition of Natasha Cloud to New York and then possibly repeating with that addition. We can't talk about how Phoenix looked really good without Kalia Kappa even playing. There's so many other things that we're talking about. People, Connecticut at the bottom toll going into this season, but they came out and showed other people. We're not even talking about what Coach Marsh did and why he put Haley Van Lith so late in the game. We're not even talking about the things that have to do with basketball.
So let me ask this: when we were talking about Magic and Bird in the '80s, and we're talking about this was the focal point of the NBA. Right when Bron was at his peak, there'd be amazing things happening on the court. But we talking about Bron because he made some mistake, made a bad pass, didn't take the game, win the shot. Is this not what we should expect from basketball? That the other things will get overshadowed because the people that are putting eyes on the WNBA right now, the Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark are some moneymakers, and the WNBA understands that, and they're going to put that on the forefront, not to shy away from what else is happening on the court. We're talking about her getting her under double-double. Like when you're saying that,
Boris, bro.
Boris.
Dave Portnoy is one of the people. The WNBA is completely investigating it. Indiana, and I want to say this to Indiana fans because Indiana fans are not like this. They weren't like this before. Yeah. These are literally people who are now, if you want to stand Caitlin Clark, stand her. She's a great player, bro. But you don't have to take that and weaponize her to hate on somebody else. Number one, because you're making it bad for Caitlin. Number two, they made it bad for Angel to the point to where she's had to have security and they've had to move her. So you don't fully understand. Like, is Boris a bot or is he just talking?
Boris, if you're not a bot, I would love to see exactly what footage you're talking about. Because if you could hear sounds in that big arena, please let me know.
We don't find it, but just to make sure moving forward, is this not what we're going
to answer your question, Miles? It shouldn't be expected because we should be talking about how great Caitlin played. We should be talking about how good the Fever looked.
How she had a triple-double to open the season. That's not even being talked about.
We should be talking about the fact that like Chicago has a lot of work to do, but instead we're spending this, like C said, we should be talking about why the Storm ain't look as good as they getting blown out. But instead we're sitting here putting more time into something that's not a rivalry. They don't play the same position. They don't guard each other.
But it's making the WNBA money.
But it's
getting viewers. We can be mad. It
comes with hate, not racism.
That's what I don't know about that. We can't tell. I can't tell. Like, I can't control what the fans gonna do. What we can do as basketball purists, we can understand and love the game. But we also got to know what they're gonna do. It's a business, bro. It's a business, bro. Like that's
exactly. That's why they played 5 times this year. That's why it's a business.
Let me ask you a question, yo. When
I'm saying,
what you saying? See,
they played 5 times this year. 5.
When Luka was dogging out Devin Booker, did we turn that into this?
No.
So why are we doing it now?
Hey, man,
because Luka and Devin Booker weren't gonna say it.
I just want to say it. Boris is in the comments, yo, bro. If you let me know.
But this is what I'm saying. When we talk about Luka and Devin going at each other, there wasn't something that was gonna put eyes on the NBA. We were like, okay, cool. Luka about to come and they're gonna knock out the Phoenix. Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese playing is must see TV, and WNBA knows that. They're gonna run with it, bro. We gotta expect this. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but it's gonna keep coming, bro. We gotta get used to it.
They only 22, 23. They probably gonna play for like 36, 37.
Hey, man.
I want to talk about this every time they play.
Caitlin, don't throw the girl to the ground, man.
We'll talk about it every time, bro.
And dolphin noises don't sound like monkey noises. Shut up.
My thing is like, and like you said, I'm okay with the rivalry. If they want to do that, whatever. But can we talk about what happened in the game?
Hey, how about this? We have a perfect segue into what we can talk about on the game in a new segment here on the 494 from MTV Sports, where we could talk about our personal attack. This is Sports Talk with C, and absolutely doing one of our hosts here at the 494 who is on site. That's what we call a new segment, on site. C is on the sidelines. We got head honcho in here today. Is going to be on the sidelines as well. So definitely want to tune into this. I want to say, let me hit a commercial break real quick, and as we come back, we'll pop right into that on-site new segment here on the 494 podcast on MTV Sport. Be right back, man. Maybe not. Maybe stay right here.
It's not just about the love of the game. It's about dedication and commitment through the process and the patience to endure. There's joy in reaching your goals and peace in knowing you've done all you're supposed to do. Ozell brand. It's not just a brand, it's a lifestyle.
Hey, how y'all doing? I'm so happy to be here with Sports Talk with C. C, how you doing today?
Hey, Rick, how are you? I'm good, chilling. It's Monday, favorite time of the week.
I love it. Look, I'm doing well. You see the numbers running up. The talk was inspiring. I mean, what I heard from y'all just now, I mean, I'd become a fan right now. I'd hit subscribe right now if I was somebody else. Based on what I just heard, I'd be all in, man. Y'all the type of people who bring a lot of heat. But what I want to hear from you is what's going on, like outside of the Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese rivalry. Talk to me about what's actually happening in the WNBA. You saw the Mystics and the Sun in an incredible game, right? You were on site for that. Talk to me about that game. Talk to me about what you're seeing from your son.
Okay, so coming into the game, a lot of people had low expectations. I can't even say that I had these high expectations, being the Sun are a team that has made the playoffs in the last 5 seasons. But before the game, this is first time coach Rashad Mezzanine as coach in the WNBA. He said that this is a dream come true. And he also said that he wanted his players to go out there and enjoy the game and be killers. So, I was very excited just by what his words was going to say. Okay, what is this team working up? Sanaya Rivers said they had something special. So I was honestly, before I was intrigued to see first quarter started, they came out defensively, they came out hot. They were ready to go. I just feel as though towards the end of the game, that's when you can see the chemistry didn't play well with each other because they haven't been, it's still the first game of the season. They only had 2 games in the preseason. And coach stated that maybe if they would came out with a win, they can look at they did come out, against New York City, and he did have this momentum coming into the game. But Tina said that for us to get better, it starts in practice, and then our practice will, make its way to the court. So they're already excited to learn. She spoke about how Olivia Nelson-Ododa is being a sponge, and watching her grow from when they played in China overseas, as well as Bria Hartley being out of the league for 3 years and coming back in and giving 11 points off the bench. I don't know why coach brought her back in late towards the end of the game, but I'm ready to see what this team has. Anisha Morrow is still out with the knee injury. Sanaya Rivers may make her debut tomorrow against the Las Vegas Aces at 7:00, but we'll see.
What was the vibes in the arena?
I'm gonna be honest. I was shocked that there was over 7,000 people there. I was so shocked that there was over 7,000 people with a new roster, with a new coaching staff. They revamped the dance team. It's now the hype squad to get the fans involved, to do more fan engagement. So the arena and the vibe was loud. It was packed. And for the first game, being a new Washington team, being a new Connecticut Sun team, I did not think that the arena was going to be this packed.
So we both fell victim to the Mystics, right? Like I watched the Dream fall victim to the Mystics. You watched the Sun. There are 2 rookies on that team, in Kiki and Sonia Citron. Talk to me about those rookies and how they look in person.
Well, Sonia said it right after the game. She finished what Brittany started. And if anybody watches the WNBA, everybody knows what Brittany Sykes does on the defensive end, period. And Kiki never gave up, even battling against Tina Charles. She was like, all right, you're going to block me on the right, then I'm going to do a reverse lay-in. So it was just to see that even though that these women are going against Vince, and Sonia Citron, she may be small, but she came out feisty. She came out with a lot of energy. Once she seen that first bucket go down, it was over.
Look, so I'm watching them play against my Dream, right? And as the game goes on, Citron is a problem. I didn't really understand what type of problem she was. I thought going into this game, the best rookie was going to be, and pardon me, I'm a novice a little bit, right? So I'm thinking about Tina Pow, and I'm thinking Pow goes in and she really blows everybody away, right? In her first game starting. I thought that's what I was going to see. But Citron, Kiki, those were the 2 most impressive rookies on the floor, watching them play against my Dream. So going forward, I want to know a few things from you. Who do you expect to see have a big week this week?
I think that Sonia and Kiki is going to go on. I believe they're going to continue to grow. They know how to close a game. From what I've seen thus far, they know how to close a game, and they're not nervous. Being rookies, they're just like, okay, one possession by possession, one timeout. Let's make this play. Let's make that play. So I just really think that them 2 are going to go and have, Kiki recorded her first double-double. They're going to have a great week. But I believe that when Sanaya really comes into the game for Connecticut, and yes, I'm a ride for my squad, guys, I just really think we know what Sanaya Rivers does. And I know all rookies don't make an impact. And I also want to see Raya Marshall in the game too. But I just think energy, that she's going to be that person that just does not care. And I feel like sometimes, like, even though Marina is that person, no one talks about Marina getting up in Shakira's face, though. No one said anything about that, though. But let's get back to the segment. Even though I know we have that person who don't care, she's going to protect her place as in Marina. But I just think Sanaya brings a different energy to the game. So I'm just ready to see what type of impact Sanaya Rivers bring when she returns, and the impact that Raya Marshall is going to bring to Connecticut.
Yo, thank you, Cee. I appreciate you always being on site. And I can't wait to talk to you next week.
I get to see Asia in action tomorrow.
Oh, for real?
Yes, we play the Aces tomorrow.
Hey, I know people are going to be upset about this, and I know you're not going to like this, but I get to see Caitlin Clark this week play against the Atlanta Dream on Thursday. That is coming up. I'll be in the building for that, and I will be reporting live from that game. I'll try to get a question in. I got one in last time. We'll see if I can get one in this time, and we'll see basically how that unfolds. They're going to play 3 times in 13 days. It's ridiculous. They played already, early in the preseason. They're going to play on Tuesday, and then they're going to play again on Thursday, and that Thursday game will be there live. All right, y'all. Yeah, we'll be in the building. All right, y'all. God bless. We're going to take another Ozell break, and then we'll get back to the crew that you all should be excited about, the full 94 crew. We'll be right back.
It's not just about the love of the game. It's about dedication and commitment through the process and the patience to endure. There's joy in reaching your goals and peace in knowing you've done all you're supposed to do. Ozell brand. It's not just a brand, it's a lifestyle.
Boy, shout out to the squad. I like that right there, man. It feels real good. See, I like that.
I be paying attention. I ain't just there to I be paying attention.
Talk to it, man. Look, I love what the WNBA is.
I have a question, guys.
Where we going? What's up? Talk to me.
You think Asia will sign my sneaker tomorrow?
Hey, man, look.
You got a job to do.
If she do,
all I know is all you gotta do is bring her boo in the building.
I will dress as Asia.
Y'all see that? Boris, you see that? That's
hey, man. Why they playing the rook 1 minute in the first half, bro?
So I couldn't have my moment, Jew? You hate me?
No, bro, my bad. I just saw something.
I will dress as Asia.
You wild.
Look at that smile.
I love it, bro. So let's continue to talk about this, man. I love what the WNBA is putting on display, put on the court, the talent. I think it's gonna be a good season, man. Let's talk about these teams that got to do some. I don't know about rebuilds, but make some additions, change some things up. These are the teams that lost over the weekend and got eliminated. Let's talk. Give me the Warriors. I really feel like we could start there. Will, let me ask you: if Steph Curry plays in this series, does Minnesota get out of this series with a win?
Yeah, no question.
I
ain't gonna say no question. It's tougher. But yeah, they do, because y'all know how I feel about Jimmy Butler, but that team wasn't going to beat the Wolves. The Wolves were on something different. Did the Wolves play up to par in comparison to how they played the Lakers? No, they didn't. Which it plays into what you said about how everybody gets up for the Lakers. I think even with all of Steph's firepower, I'm not sure they could have done anything. As far as they would have pushed the series further, but it wouldn't have. I don't think it would have made a difference this year.
Makes sense. All right, Drew, talk to me. Hey, we blowing up Cleveland.
I thought you would have said for sure Warriors win, man. I'm of the belief, bro, that if Curry had played, I think they would have edged out a win. For the reason that you just said, people forget how to play basketball now when they move on from playing. Yeah. And we saw that the first 3 games. Where a team without Stephen Curry was neck and neck with their fully healthy team.
I
think it would have went 7 games. And I think in the game 7, the Warriors weren't losing to them, in my opinion. But
all right, well, answer the next question for me. Do we blow up Cleveland?
Huh?
We blow up that team in Cleveland.
See?
I guess I gotta go first because I like them, huh? Yes.
I mean, we saying I don't trust them. I think me and we have been saying that all year.
Yes.
Cleveland has had the pieces for years.
And they can't put it together.
Yeah.
They cannot put it together.
Who stays? Give me the player that stays. Who are you staying to build around? Give me some.
He talking to you, see?
Oh.
Spider stays. Darius gotta go. Darius gotta go.
So are you keeping Donovan?
Yes.
You trading Evan,
no.
Darius?
No.
Evan.
Darius and some pieces.
So only Darius Garland got to go.
And Jared Allen.
Now you're gonna get. I think you're gonna get a good amount back for Jared Allen because of how. And it's not a knock on Darius, but I just don't.
That's a good one, Jew.
I don't think you're gonna get what you want for Darius to get back to make that much of a difference. But he was also hurt a lot this year too, though.
The last 2 years. That's why you gotta get rid of him.
Yeah.
So it was the last 2 years. And then it's like when he gets back and he's not injured, he gives you that peak, and then it's like boom, like it.
He a point guard, Mrs. G.
If I can be honest, and I know I'm gonna take shots because I y'all know I checked the YouTube channel while they was talking, right? Yeah, I saw that. There's a tier of point guards who kind of fit the mold of we know they there, but it's not like you saw it with Jamal Murray. Like I like Jamal Murray. I think Jamal Murray is a great player, but
is he tier 2?
Yeah, you kind of have to put him there.
Is he like fringe, like on the edge, like kind of going to tier 1? Is he still to tier 2?
Well, because see, the thing is, and Drew always makes this point. Jamal Murray turns into Michael Jordan when he plays the Lakers.
Yes, every time.
He is reincarnated, but when he plays the Lakers.
When he plays everybody else, he's more like, and it's not a knock, but he's more like Kenny Anderson. Like he's not gonna outshoot everybody. He's not going to go through all that. And I think that kind of creates the issue. And you kind of have the same thing with Darius Garland on top of him being injured. So I don't know if you get if you package Darius Garland and maybe like a first rounder or two, then yeah. But Darius Garland is still a great player. It's just a matter of
the pieces around him.
Saying Darius, Jared, and a pick.
I just think Cleveland doesn't. Cleveland almost to a certain point reminds you of those old Hawks teams. Like they're good, but they're just not. They're not good enough to get over the hump.
Hey man, the Hawks would have went to the finals.
I'm talking about the old Al Horford, Josh Smith teams.
The 60 win.
But that team wasn't going to no finals.
Mike Bullholzer.
You talking about 2015, right?
Yeah, man, that team wasn't going to no finals.
Who was gonna beat them if it weren't for the Cavs?
The Hawks weren't going to the finals, bro.
Who was gonna beat them other than the Cavs?
But they did.
I don't
right, they did. I'm just saying, if not, yeah. Hey man,
but do you guys okay? Because since we're talking about the shooting guard, the point guard tiers. Okay, so did you guys watch that interview where Hallie said that there's not many true point guards? Do you guys agree with that? Left in the NBA?
He right.
Yeah.
To me personally, I think that's why. And I guess I'm an old head, but I don't see it that way. But to me personally, I think that's why a lot of older people don't like the game as much, because it feels like it's more predicated on one-on-ones when it shouldn't be, because there's not many point guards setting up. Like you don't have a Magic that's coming out. Like you got a Draymond Green. Draymond Green's bringing up the ball, but Draymond's not going to get you 15 assists per game. It's not John Stockton. Like it's a different NBA. So you don't have everybody's a hybrid now. Even like Steph Curry, the argument's always been who's better, Magic or Curry, but it's better at what? Because if it's point guard, respectfully, I'm taking Magic Johnson.
Every time.
Every time.
All right. Tell me about Boston. What do we do here?
Boston hurt.
They were.
Boston was hurt.
Bro, what are you like? They in the toughest position, in my opinion, bro, because you're not gonna get Jason Tatum back to what?
Yeah.
Whole next season is a wash now.
I just want to say this, right?
It'll be a long time.
Y'all called me a hater
after Christmas.
Y'all called me a hater, bro, when I told y'all earlier in the season that Boston wasn't gonna make it because of the 3-point shots.
They were hurt though, bro.
You just but they shot 100 3-pointers in the first 2 games and only made 25. I don't care how hurt you are.
I give you that.
I'll make a bold statement. Mazzulla gotta go. Okay.
Mazzulla
gotta go. Porzingis gotta go.
Porzingis gotta go. Porzingis gotta go. JB gotta go. No. I've been saying.
What? Hey, Drew, if them fans catch wind of this, they gonna treat you like Caitlin Clark fans. I'm
with all the smoke.
You know he's gonna tell them shut up.
Grandmamas. I'm talking about, hey.
talking about grandmamas.
Hey. Say whatever you want to be, man.
The Celtics easily could have won that series, even hurt, and it's not taken away from the Knicks because the Knicks played great. Like the Knicks took advantage of what they were supposed to take advantage of, but the Celtics roster was head and shoulders above because the Celtics actually played with about 10 players. The Knicks only played with like 6 or 7. And that's always been my knock on the Knicks. I love the Knicks and I love what Tibbs does, but Tibbs running them teams into the ground, bro.
So who's staying?
Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown,
everybody.
Drew probably gone, and Porzingis probably gone. I don't know what they do with their 6 man of the year.
You have to keep JB at this point.
The 6 man of the year, by the way. Hey man, he's got to stop relying on these low tier players thinking that they about to rise to the occasion. Austin Reeves and what's his name coming off the bench in Boston, man. 6 man of the year. Pritchard is not it, bro.
Not for a game that you need him to close out.
Derek White gonna stay too, though. I don't think
I think Derek White gone.
I think he
really.
I think Derek White ends up a casualty only because this new ownership is probably not gonna want to spend all that money.
So you getting rid of Drew and
thank you, Steve. Thank you. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Pull the whole team up. That's what you saying?
But yeah, Boston owners can't afford that, bro.
Tell him come through.
I think White's gonna command at least 35 mil.
Hey man,
on the open market.
You need Alperen Şengün and Jabari Smith, and I'm gonna give you JB and Drew.
If I'm the Rockets, why would I do that?
I don't know.
You
might can play on Ime Udoka's love for Jaylen Brown. I don't know, man.
Hey, but I'm talking about Ime Udoka, bro.
I am too, bro. You know,
I stand strong on that. I've been standing strong on that for the past 3 years. Yeah. JB has to leave Boston. Yeah. Like it's time.
If Tatum's not there, the only option is if your ownership is to remove JB and then you're doing a fresh restart, or you keep JB and you remove everybody else.
No, get him a fresh start. Get their feet wet for the season. Get their feet. Get their feet wet.
He don't want the money.
Yeah, after winning that,
he got that 6 man of the year. He gonna want some money, man.
He got a couple more years. You can still hold on, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. He want that money now. He want what the young kids say. He want that money on.
Want that money.
Ask me about the Nuggets, so I can hate.
Stop playing with me, man. Give me that money on.
Yeah, we need to get to the Western Conference, bro.
Ask me about the Nuggets, so I can hate.
So I can say I told you so.
We are talking about the Warriors. Tell me about the Nuggets, man. Tell me about the Nuggets. What we doing? What Denver doing, bro?
Talk man.
Can we let go of the Michael Porter Jr. experience yet?
He was hurt though, man.
But even when
there's Garland,
I know who they gonna let go of for sure though.
Who?
You know who? The guy that they didn't let be himself. The guy that they told us.
Russell?
Yes, he's gone. He's gone.
Russell got a player. Russell got a player option. You probably gonna bring back Russell because he's gonna be cheap.
Do he opt in?
Huh? Yeah, he probably opt in.
After this season,
he had a real.
But he's got a really good relationship with Jokic apparently too. So
I just feel as though like he opts in because I felt like he was the most comfortable this season.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Jokic though, because Jokic apparently tried to talk Aaron Gordon out of playing so he don't hurt himself even further. Like he ain't one of them bums that be like, "Oh, you gotta play, bro." No, that's a hamstring, my boy.
Nah, Mr. G.
Hey, shout out to Mr. G, bro, because Mr. G said something about Giannis playing in Toronto, and we was laughing at him, and now he's talking.
Mr. G, I agreed with you. I said I could see it.
Oh, see, you something.
I think that the Nuggets will be heavily on the market.
I'm saying what I was a part of.
They'll be on the market for another star alongside Jokic, bro.
They gotta find a coach.
Desperately need.
They definitely need a coach. They definitely need a coach.
What's the name to leave? Was it DeRozan? They trying to shop DeRozan. The Nuggets need to be on the line, man, because Strother and Christian Brown.
So who leaving?
Probably Christian Brown gone. They say he about to command close to 30 million.
How?
He played good defense, bro.
No, I mean, but I understand that. But I mean, like how? Like 30 million You think somebody gonna pay him $30 million?
That's my though, bro.
I mean, they paying Austin Reeves to wear the Chinese shoes out there.
Hey,
so
man, hey,
ain't no not, man. Y'all been knocking on Austin Reeves all season, bro.
Don't let AR catch a stray, bro. Calm down.
As far as the Nuggets, though, unfortunately, I think it's Michael Porter Jr. because the money and the fact that he's constantly hurt. Now, if he doesn't have those injuries, I think first of all, the Hawks need to be kept out of their mouths. They need to move that team to Greenbrier.
Come on, man.
Call them the Greenbrier Outcast at this point because I'm sick of it. But I think it probably ends up being Michael Porter Jr. because that's the asset that you can move and probably get something off of. I can see the Hawks or the Hornets taking him. You know what I'm saying? Because those are the type of teams that he would go to. Because he could end up being like a number 1 or number 2 option. But
so we keep the core. We're keeping Jokic, keeping Jamal.
Well, you have to because you have to consider the fact that they didn't have a coach
at all.
And now they coach got to be commentating.
Miles, you know they didn't have a coach. You know they didn't have a coach. Stop it.
I mean, I hear you, man. Ain't it to play a league? Like he'll play basketball, man. It's not playing.
I say bring Mark Jackson in.
But I heard that a lot of people don't. I heard a lot of people don't like him,
man.
Look at Drew wasn't feeling that, bro.
Bro, you got to bring Mark Jackson in, bro. Give Mark Jackson a shot, man. Or you gonna have Jokic out here being Bill Russell, being player coach because that's basically what he was on the playoffs.
Yeah.
But them Timberwolves, though, did y'all see? Can we go back to what I said earlier in the season about the type of year Ant was going to have and probably leading them? Yeah, I said that, but y'all ain't.
It was subpar though,
huh?
The Timberwolves played subpar all season till literally the beginning of the playoffs.
If we honest, the playoffs are the only time
they got fully healthy at the beginning of the playoffs.
You see what happened to the 60-win teams? The playoffs are the only time that matter.
You clearly I don't say that it mattered because the full season tells a story, but they definitely stepped up, man. Atlanta down the hospital.
Hey, bro,
y'all in the comments today just out of pocket, bro.
Y'all funny, man. Hey, let's get to the MVP, man.
Hey, man, before you say that, bro, imagine how it is to be a Lakers fan right now, man. You trade Alex Caruso. You've been searching for a player like Alex Caruso. You get cooked by Jokic 2 years in a row. And then you watch Alex Caruso make Jokic turn the ball over 5 times while guarding him yesterday.
Crazy, bro.
Heartbroken, bro.
I just want to say the greatest thing.
Heartbroken.
The greatest thing that can happen to the Lakers right now is y'all adding Doc Rivers to the coaching staff.
Chill out, man.
Hey, watch out, bro.
Chill out, man.
You're not serious.
We'll make this quick because I want to get to the would you rather. I think
they can always tire Darvin Ham though, but go ahead.
Yeah. My bad. Talking about this, what seems to be something different about this offseason? I mean, about the playoffs. By this time, we had an NBA MVP. Were they waiting for them to play each other? I mean, maybe we'll get it this week. Like, what I'm trying to understand. Why are we waiting? Is it Shea or is it Yoke? Like, I don't understand. What seems to be the problem?
Adam Silver's scratching off Jokic's name off the MVP award now, so they can finish the NBA script, so they can give it to Shea before Ant Edwards come through, beat him in 7 games. They can call Ant Edwards the next Jordan because he beat the MVP.
Did you see that excerpt from one of the interviews? I think Bron had recently, and he was like, man, I was looking, but he was like, me, Cleveland got the number 1 pick. I was watching the balls go. He's like, man, come on, bro. Like, keep me here in Cleveland. He talked about some other players. He was like Derrick Rose in Chicago. Like, come on, man. Like,
you see what
so let me ask y'all a question, right? Everybody in the chat and everybody on the show. I'm gonna read y'all 2 sets of stats. And y'all tell me which one y'all like better, right? 32.7 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal.
Let go, Shea.
1.8.
29.6 points. 12.7 rebounds, 10 assists, almost 2 steals also, and shooting 57% from the field. The other one shooting 51. Who the MVP?
First guy.
That ain't
bro.
That ain't clear.
I
think Shea got the story though.
Yeah, he had a comfortable lead.
Shea has the story to me. I think Yoke has the stats. I think Shea has the story. Number 1 team, 60 plus. The way they do interviews, how he's got that team running. J-Dub, everything. Yeah. You saw that too, Drew?
I don't think any of that matters. I think the NBA is holding off to get it right. Like what? Hi, Ari. Like what is it? What is it? I really think that the NBA is because you see what happened in the draft.
Come on, Steve, man. You cannot be serious.
I just don't think. I think they're really like, if we get this wrong, what is it gonna be? If we do it this way, if we go the 3-time MVP, what is it gonna be?
I'm not mad at it.
If we give it to Shea and the way he had and the comfortable lead he had, and what is it's gonna be what draws the most to the NBA based off of who is the MVP.
That's gonna be Shea.
I think the MVP should be Shea.
Me too.
But the conversation is gonna be that Jokic ain't have a coach. and the team
and that his team was hurt.
The team was dealing with injuries all years, and Jokic is Rocky, and Shea is Apollo.
All right, we'll see what happens.
It's Rocky 1.
I mean, at this point, I don't even want the award anyway because it's May 19th. When have we waited for MVP this long?
Facts.
I don't even. You might as well just keep the award. Thank you, Shea. Thank you, Jokic, for amazing basketball. Because at this point, it's like y'all really playing in our face. We already think that y'all are rigging the sport.
Jokic, man.
He down the road from my city.
Adam Silver was with Kathy, and they was working on a WNBA script, and he forgot to finish the NBA.
Who's up right now?
So we finna get it.
I ain't mad at it. Hey, talk to me. What we got? Let's get.
Wait, who you got? Who you got battling for the championship? I need to hear that now.
Thunder versus the Knicks.
I'm taking Knicks Timberwolves. The storyline fits.
I think we about to be very upset because I think the Thunder finna pack them boys up in maybe 5.
Julius Randle about to go out and he about to be rebounding
Hallie's cooking. Tim's gonna drive him to the ground. They ain't gonna know what to do with their pace. Hallie's gonna get a triple-double every game.
Hey, I am getting a kick out of watching these Knicks fans, bro. Going crazy.
Because someone tried to tell me that I'm not a Tyrese Halliburton. I could have sworn a year ago I was trying to put all y'all on to Tyrese Halliburton.
You weren't trying to put us on to nothing. I put you on Halliburton.
Maybe you, because you wasn't really rocking with Halliburton.
Halliburton ain't gonna get it. Halliburton ain't gonna get it because Boris said they got dolphin noises in Indiana.
Hey man, we gotta stop this, bro. We gotta stop this, man. Come on, bro. The man had 2 good series in his whole life. Now we talking about who's gonna go
I know, because
wait. No, Julius, you can't say that because you just said your coach.
That's my boy. I love Julius Randle, bro.
He playing.
But he just had 2 series that making him unguardable.
Julius Randle, Lou Dort, Chet Holmgren, Hartenstein,
Julius Randle,
Isaiah Hartenstein.
Don't even do it. Hey, don't even do it.
Julius Randle's still 6'10".
I know y'all about to go back and forth.
He probably about to body Chet the way that they was bodying Chet.
He ain't gonna body Hartenstein though.
That boy need to get him some spit.
Let's get right to it, man. Look, so let's get to this. Would you rather for real? I feel like Drew got something for us, man. Top of the head.
It's gonna be ridiculous. It's gonna cause.
No, this is it. Very interesting. I think I know what you gonna say, Will.
All right, let's go to
I think I know who's gonna be your one, man. But let's go. Would you rather, man? I want you to rank these 4 according to who you want as your point guard starting on your team. You going for a championship, and you need to win. And this is not your star player, but this is your point guard that's complimenting your star player. Nick Van Exel.
Solid.
Mike Bibby.
Solid.
Jason Terry. Rod Strickland. Give me yours in order. Who do you want? Them 4.
Give me Rod.
Rod at 1?
Yeah, Rod at 1. I think Terry probably my 4. Who was it? You said Terry, Van Exel, Rod, and who?
Mike Bibby.
All right, give me Rod. Don't want Nick or Mike. Oh, give me Mike, Nick, Terry.
You said
I feel like Mike and Van could go either way, but I'll leave it right though.
This ain't right because I know what you doing. I can't be a fan. I got to be an analyst. So give me Mike.
Mm-hmm.
I seen what Sacramento Mike Bibby can do.
Crazy
because they got robbed against the Lakers. Give me.
It'd be like that.
Oh man, I love Rod. Rod's my favorite point guard of all time, but I gotta go with Nick Van Exel because Nick Van Exel can go out, give you 25-30 as a second. Then give me Rod. Then give me Jason Terry.
Damn, no love for JT.
It's not no love for JT, but it's just. I mean, JT when he was with the Hawks was a monster, but if I gotta go in order, I'm not taking none of them over Bibby because I've seen Bibby lead a team and almost lead the Kings to the promised land. Yeah. Nick Van Exel was a physical point guard who gets you buckets and he could facilitate. And then Rod is Rod, bro. Like Rod is Kyrie before Kyrie, just without the jumper.
What's up, Cee? Look up.
Would you rather to start your team around Kalia Copper,
okay,
or Tiffany Hayes?
You already know it's Philly all day for me.
I go Kalia.
Absolutely.
I think that was. I feel like in my head I wanted to be harder than it was, but I go Kalia.
I think that I think she do. I don't know. I think she do a lot more. I think she create more problems for the defense too.
Yeah. All right, Will, give me one to go out, bro.
All right, I'm finna disrupt y'all. Start, bench, cut, erase from history. This is team edition. Okay?
You said team?
Team edition.
Lord Jesus.
No, he was in a good sale, man. He was.
Give me the second three-peat Bulls.
The second three-peat, okay.
Give me the Dynasty Warriors.
It's wild.
Give me the Big Three Miami Heat. And let me get the dynasty at its peak, 80s LA Lakers. No, the 2000s LA Lakers.
Okay. So second Pete on the Bulls.
Bro, what?
2000 Lakers. Miami Heat, Bron, Big Three. What was the fourth one?
That man said the Lakers were the 2000s.
The Lakers are the 2000s.
Are we saying the dynasty like Kevin Durant Lakers?
Yeah.
Kevin Durant Warriors. My bad.
You got wishes, brother.
Oh, big facts. The
dynasty. Yeah, so you can go, KD.
That's them. 15 to 20.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, erase from history. I gotta stay with the second people.
We're running behind time. I gotta go. It's 9:35.
No, yo, you gotta answer.
Hey, so we're gonna start the second Pete Bulls. Oh, Father in heaven, this is crazy. Dang, bro, I can't get away. The Lakers for me is just Shaq and Kobe. That's my childhood. So I gotta stay with them. I'll bench them.
You look like he going through
the Warriors. Hey, I got it. You know what? I ain't gonna lie to you. As much as I loved seeing three-peat Bron. I mean, not a three-peat, the peak three Bron. I probably have to erase them from history. Keep the Dynasty Warriors. I think because I honestly think if Kevin Durant don't get hurt against Toronto, that's 3-4 range right there.
I feel like this might be the social media clip because Jew and C going through it right now.
The 2000
Lakers, that's me.
Start the Lakers, okay.
Bulls, second string Bulls. I'm going brown. I don't care. Bye.
Bulls getting erased from history is crazy.
No,
I didn't say that. You already know this.
I thought you said that. I thought you said me. I said I didn't do that. I ain't that. Listen, I ain't that crazy now. I ain't that crazy.
That's wild, bro.
So the 2000 Lakers, second string Bulls. I'm benching. I'm not erasing brown from history. Are you kidding me? Bye, Warriors.
Brown, no.
So you're gonna race the team with the most wins and
I don't care. Bye. You already bye.
That's just a prompt.
Start the Lakers.
Okay.
Bench the Bulls.
Okay. We on the same page.
Cut Bron in the Heat.
And let go to Dynasty.
Erase from history the Warriors. Therefore, Therefore,
Brian, get 2 more rings.
15.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
17, 18. Kyrie never leaves. 19.
Give me an ear, Drew. Thank you.
Y'all do realize that doesn't happen, because if that Warriors team don't happen, that Cavaliers team don't happen.
Oh no, man!
The Cavs team was there first.
Cavs was first.
They went to go get KD because of the Cavs, bro.
First of all, I just want to say that y'all are supposed to be media people, and y'all just showed y'all bias. Because there's no way anybody
asked us what we wanted.
Even my dog Boris is probably in the comments talking about it's the Bulls and then this Dolphin sound afterwards.
Boris got a feel, man.
Y'all
Boris, it's all love. Man. It's all love. That's the thing. Just keeping your heart love when you're talking basketball. It should make you happy, not angry.
Hey man, look.
Yeah, because y'all thought we was crashing out, and we laugh at y'all at the end when we read the comments because we not really crashing out.
Hey, look, I just want to shout out, man. This is the biggest take we done had in 494 history. We got over 9K people in there watching and tuning in with us, kicking it with us. I can't even fathom the number we got, man.
I just want to say for y'all getting the comments, yes, I got high cholesterol. Your grandmama probably cockeyed. I'm still handsome, and my skin is done with Wakandan water.
But guess what? We still love you. We still love y'all. That's it. That's all
Make sure y'all tune in every Monday, man. 494 podcast here on MTV Sports, 8:30. Make sure you follow us at 494 podcast on anything. If you want to support the squad, where that at symbol is, put a $sign. Hit us up on Cash App. Support the movement. We can get bigger and better things, man. God is good, brother. 494 podcast here on MTV Sports, man. Y'all want to talk basketball? That's where it live at. Y'all be easy. Peace.
Hey guys, it's your girl C, and you just watched the show on MTV Sports Network. And if you like what you see and you want more exciting content, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel.